Okay, so what we do is, first of all, go into Dreamweaver. And when Dreamweaver loads up, we're not creating a website page this time like we've done before. What we're doing is creating a CSS page. Just close that badly. Okay, go to File and View. And this time, not a basic page, but we're going to do a CSS style sheet. So we click on CSS style sheet. You've got lots of different templates that are already created. Click on the first one, but don't double click this one. And as you press the arrow button to go through them, you will see that it gives you a quick preview of what that style sheet would be. So this basic one had Arial style text, Verdana style text, blue background, purple background, and so on and so forth. There will be something in the style sheet templates that is very similar, not the exact same, but similar to what your website is going to be. So if we go back up a little bit and choose one that is just a simple blue one, that should be fine. Okay? And if we're happy with that, as a starting point, not as a complete finished CSS, as a starting point, we just simply press Create. Okay? And what we've got in here, we just maximize that badly, please, is we have got the parts of the website that it would change. Okay, so for instance, the background color, you can see it's got something called hexadecimal code. It doesn't mean anything to you, okay? Hexadecimal code. What we can do though is we can go File and New, because we're not familiar with hexadecimal code, and this time create a basic page and press Create. Our hexadecimal code, if you go down to the color changer, the color picker, is all here. So any color that you think is appropriate for your website, click on it, gives you the code, copy the code. If you're happy with that blue color, copy the code and replace the code in the CSS. Everybody okay with that? Yeah. And it's just a simple matter of copying and pasting it in, replacing what's there. There is that process. Okay, and in here we've got various other colors that are being used within it. Okay, and it's just a matter of changing it. Now that's a very simple one. That's already got heading 1, heading 2, and so on set up. We're going to choose a more complicated one so you can see the difference. Yours does not need to be any more complicated than what's on the board, because it's simply changing colors and headings. Just go to File New again, Bradley, please. And this time, CSS style sheet. Let's choose a more complicated one. For instance, that one, you can see how there's various different colors that are used. Press Create. And you can see this one is a little bit more complicated. You can see that it doesn't just have a body text section of it, but it's got borders, boxes, legal, footer, sidebars, etc., etc. Now scroll to the top, Bradley, please. Still in here, you can see that it's got the background color, so you can pick through the bits of the code that you recognize. Obviously, the next one down is the font family, and it's just given some fonts in there. So if we wanted to change the font at the top, we would just replace where it says Arial, Helvetica, and we would just replace it. If we were happy with Verdana, change it to Verdana. Everybody okay with that? If we're happy with Comic Sans, replace it with Comic Sans. Font size, 12 is probably small for a website, so obviously you want to go for something around about 18 for your website, for your target audience. And again, that's 12 pixels, so we can change that as we see fit. Everybody okay with the fonts, the sizes, all of the information's in here, and it's just a matter of modifying it for your design. Everybody okay with the general concept? You'll have to take a little bit longer, obviously, to pick through the bits that you want and you don't want. Once you're finished with it, what you do is you save. Go File, Save, please. Okay, and this just saves as CSS, so you can name your file CSS and press Save. Press F10, that will be.